What's poppin', Slick Block? It's your boy, the Wise Gamer. And we're back with some more The Outer Worlds. Last time we were playing, what happened? Quite a few things happened. One, we were able to convince the dissenters to go back to Edgewater. We put Elward.
Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination.
Let me see. Yeah, convinces her to return. Adelaide, we put in charge of Edgewater. He convinced Reed to leave, which he's probably going to die. I tried to see if I could convince him to come with us, but that wasn't an option. And we got the vicar and the head mechanic. What was her name? Parvati. This is one-handed. What's this? One-handed. What's this? Oh. Where'd that shotgun go? Bring that bitch here. That's 73. How much did this do? 230? Bruh. And another thing. Yeah, I feel like Vicar wasn't his name, right? His name was Max. But like it was his position. It's like Pastor Max or Priest Max. Deacon Max, you know? Mixed, aggressive. Has no helmet. I think I put all the helmets away. Let me grab one of my helmets real quick. Let's grab this. That's not what I was expecting it to look like. And for me, I'm going to remove my helmet. So I can look at my beautiful face. This was a way to zoom in on my character. Yep. What we're doing today? Holographic Shroud. My turn. Mr. Alex Hawthorne. Hawthorne. Please select from following. Hawthorne's unread messages. From you, Bedford. My first message, silly me. I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about the space part of the harmless website. Is Hoot on a chick or a man? There's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. I have too many and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I'm not till you are well, sis, so lay off, buy me a drink, and at the last hope, next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. I know Hawthorne what to do. Okay, so it is here. So what else I had to say? Wait, what? A shrink ray? Hmm. Seems I just got something. Okay, let me grab this. Picking up the holographic shell. So yeah, I'm recording like 4 more parts of this today, right? Then I'm thinking of going 2 or 3 parts of Monster Hunter World to end the day with. So that's gonna be 7 parts in total. Okay. Did I just level up? Yes, I did. I want to increase my dialogue or melee. My science is already at 40. Can I get my hack to 40? Get melee. What's my tech at? Defense. Engineering is 51. That's what's up. Yeah, which is it? Probably this one or Strider. I get 50% XP from a kill, or I can just get +5 base bonus armor. Okay, so I gotta go there anyway. So let's let's just go and continue the passage or to anywhere. So that's her father.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
What do you think of this ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
That's the ship's computer. He's the one who actually flies the ship. Well, you write yourself into our conversation.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or at least ways that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Shit. I need a brownie.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. I have lots of minutes, many minutes, unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
Yep. I would have been asleep forever. If some mad scientist decide to wake me up,
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
what might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
Or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Interesting. Interesting. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm getting the very, for your information, I'm getting the very distinct vibe that Ada here is what's the word? A semi-intelligent AI? No. A conscious AI? Self-aware? There's many words. I'm gonna like Ada, right, is alive, right? She has fears, right? Because apparently the long slumber is something she'd rather not experience, right? She knows what it's like to feel lost. So she described losing the previous captain as a jolt to her systems. She knows what joy is because she finds traveling through space with her captain to be the most enjoyable. And after reading some of the codexes and Alex's shit, he was kind of a smart person. So I'm willing to bet when he was, which word? Mantling? No. Messing around inside of her head, he may have made her self-aware, made her more alive, accidentally or purposefully. Maybe he was just bored and needed someone to talk to, and so he gave her a conscience to keep him entertained.
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
That's a weird way to put that. Was Captain Hawthorne my first? It might just be my dirty mind. Because I am a pervert. Alright? But that statement is very, very interesting.
How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Tell me a joke.
I need a little help with my calculus. Can you integrate my natural log?
Okay. That's alright. Play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Thanks.
My pleasure, Captain.
That's
As you
enough for
wish,
now.
Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
That's why I said semi-conscious. You're semi-intelligent. I'd like to learn more about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Alright, see. Terra 2, Monarch, Groundbreaker, Venus Orbital Lab. So these are planets. I'm guessing these are planets. We are just on the planet Terra 2. Alright, we're going to Groundbreaker. Tell me about Venus Orbital Labs.
Yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
What do you know about Phineas? Why is that?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
Cool. What do you know about that old goat?
There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
Make it so, Ada. No, do not do that.
A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
Why did you say landing might be rough? I want to ask you about something else.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
I want to discuss the Groundbreaker.
We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
You give me the spiel in the Groundbreaker? Wait, could you take care of that for us?
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
They wouldn't do it without the lip. Great, thanks.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
Well, give me give me the spiel of the Groundbreakers.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid. Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Terra 2.
Where in Terra 2?
Edgewater.
Edgewater is the sparkling county seat of Emerald Vale, or it was when first built. Since then, neglect and time have worn away her shiny veneer. The town is near the coordinates where Captain Hawthorne died. It would not be unfortunate if something, like say a plague, were to wipe Emerald Vale from the face of the planet.
You see? Now she shows, I don't know what the correct word is. It's not hate as much as it is she doesn't care. A strong dislike for the people of Emerald Vale. I like this AI. What do you think,
You
people?
mean the ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance, but instead came to issue my injured captain a parking ticket? I'm sure they are wonderful humans who don't deserve to be wiped out by starvation or a devastating plague.
Sarcasm. very strong dislike for these people. And she probably hates my guts. To be real with you, since I'm the one who killed her captain. Her first, as she put it. God, that's such a weird statement. From a robot. I'm thinking of, like, alright. I'm thinking of certain Fallout 4 mods. I'm thinking of the assault droids, those assault robots. Who, like, attack you on sight. They look kind of feminine. I'm thinking of those things. Alright. I'm thinking of some of the weird mods for those things. When she said, and I'm thinking about her statement, he was my first. And I'm like, yep. Yep. you know, some of you niggas probably have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Alright? But then I know for a fact that sometime in some place, someone's going to hear what I'm saying. And then they're going to know exactly what I mean. And I'm talking about the assault robots. The feminine looking assault robots. Alright.
Since you diverted power to Edgewater, the botanical lab shut down, and the deserters were forced to return to town. Meanwhile, the cannery's output increased, enabling the town's population to prosper. Thank you for nothing, Captain.
What would you have had me... Oh, man. What would you have me done? Kill everyone?
I cannot say. First, I need to adjust my memory interpretation sensors, but I think my answer is yes.
Well,
You
I'm
mean the
sorry.
ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance, but instead came
She would
to my
prefer me to
agent's
just
captive
wipe the
parking
town
ticket.
off the face of the
I'm sure
map.
they are wonderful humans who don't deserve to be wiped out by starvation or a devastating plague.
God, I love this robot.
Since you diverted power to Edgewater, the botanical lab shut down, and the deserters were forced to return to town. Meanwhile, the cannery's output increased, enabling the town's population to prosper. Thank you for nothing, Captain.
Oh, man. Sorry.
How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Monarch.
Where in Monarch?
Stellar Bay.
Ah, Monarch, the armpit of the Halcyon system. Her last functioning port town is Stellar Bay. Well, that is if you don't count Sublight's smuggler's port at Fallbrook.
Ah. Smuggler port.
It's Sublight run for the purpose of shipping contraband, and before you ask, I don't know the coordinates, so I can't dock us there.
Damn. Why is Monarch being blockaded?
I believe it has something to do with the planet being an uninhabitable wilderness, and a lawless land with no corporate presence. You may wish to survey the residents in Stellar Bay for additional data points.
Okay. Okay.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Monarch.
Where in Monarch?
Whatever that says. Cascada.
Warning. All colonists are urged to reconsider travel to Cascadia due to infestation of mantisaurs and risk of indefinite detention or death.
Any people live in Cascadia aside from the Marauders?
There are no people aside from marauders in Cascadia. There is only death.
Death. Sounds beautiful. What's the local report?
The local report is that you will very likely die if you leave Cascadia's landing pad.
Sounds wonderful.
This is one of those times where you say one word but really mean another, isn't it? I suppose you would find an environment like this fun.
Oh, Ada, you're starting to know me so well. I'm glad to be your second. Man, I'm never gonna get over that. I'm just gonna look at her and be like, man, Alex was her first. Oh, he was the first of this huge ass ship. Oh my god. The balls on that nigga, man. Where is my doctor? There you are, nigga. What's pop?
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
That's like a good lead, but how do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How will crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend? Well, we already know how.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Okay. Makes sense. Sounds good.
Thank you, Captain.
I guess he's tagging along. Guess he's our partner. You know, man, spiritual guidance is good. You know, a lot of people, weak minds, weak wills. And, you gotta go to Groundbreaker, right?
Yes. Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Got a sec?
Not yet. Let's not do that yet. What do you want? Pacifica? What's your name? Parvati. Parvati.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we could hold over the engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Nah. So who's coming along? Who's coming with me?
Remember, items in the hold may shift during takeoffs and landings.
Why are you saying that? What fell? Nothing fell. I'm tripping. I'm a handsome man. I'm a very handsome, dark-skinned, blue-haired, red-eyed man. Yep.
Something busted, Captain?
Nope. Break time's over. Okay. So, Party or Vicar Max? I can take Vicar to go hack. I can take Parvati to go find the engineer. I guess we're taking Parvati first. The engineering one shouldn't be as illegal as hacking. It's a good thing I upped my hacking too. Didn't even think I would need that, but you know, I'm glad I did it. Yeah, this was an interesting episode. I spent like 10-15 minutes just shifting through old emails and messages from Alex Hawthorne. And then, talk to my crew and Ada, find out how they feel about shit, and realize that my shit might hate me. Where is... Wait a minute. I probably pressed the wrong button. Probably got to press square. A lot of the accept buttons are square. So one of the things we found out is that apparently the hardest difficulty, the only place you can sleep is actually on your ship. Alright. Nope. I don't think I chose. We'll keep doing this for like a minute till I get my companion. One of my companions. At the fucking very least. Yeah, it seems like we can only hold 5 people on our ship. So we're going to have to be saying goodbye and hello to people along the path. The first person we're probably going to say goodbye to is the vicar. Whether or not he leaves on his own choice. Right after we complete all his shit. He finds the truth. Or we just kick him out because he's a piece of shit. Who knows? Cranberry juice. Cran blackberry juice. I love berries.
Hail, Captain. Your return time is within 14% of the expected value.
14%, huh? Plasma cutter. Sliced dices and categorises. I have one of those, and I love it. Yes, I love it. So we're gonna do the legal thing first. Taking, forgot her name. Our engineer. What color Pi? P-A-I. I think it's like Parazzi or something like this. We're gonna take her to the local engineer and see if she can get some training. Once that's done, probably like 3 or 4 things you gotta do for that side mission. Oh, it's Pravati.
Yeah, huh?
We don't need our helmets yet. First thing we put on when shit gets real. That's right, you won't take it off. You're one of those. Oh, she's stuck wearing that helmet now.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Unless you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'd like to hear your side. What happened? She knocked someone out with the tossball stick.
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, all right? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Wait. Rizzo Rangers? What exactly did you do?
Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
That's when you show your differences like an adult, right? So you defend the honor of your team.
Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounge together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Yep, that's me, Captain the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
There, got your name. D.W.G star.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Huh. I'm already his boss. How did that happen?
Move along.
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
He ain't doing shit. He's playing Pac-Man. I saw it. Oh, man. Oh, God. My trigger fingers. Oh. Do it. Go on. Do it. That's right. Take it. Take it. This is not a computer. forgery, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property. Conspiracy to commit conspiracy.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so riled at him.
Nothing. They're alive. Captain Gunner Macred. Several counts of public intoxication, destruction of groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. Interesting. We know what he did.
Customs and
You don't know what our boy did. Taste of freedom. Is this a fucking axe? Well, the axe boys are so light, they'd be happy to see this. It's pretty good. How much is it? Too much. That's not much it is. It's too damn much. I'm going with this shark. The kit. And I want it. That's my junk. All this good junk. Selling it. Cuss? Okay. Man, we're ending it here. If y'all enjoyed the episode, leave a like and comment. This is D.W.G's Gamer with Slick Block Mafia. Subscribe to join Slick Block. And deuces, SBM. D.W.G is out. Peace.